One leadership power play that may piss you off. Hi, I'm Laura. I work with Wicked Smart Leaders, and if you like this kind of stuff, like and follow for more. What I'm about to share always works, and it's all about how you get your team to perform at the highest level. Grab a pen and paper because you're going to want to write this one down. Every team starts in a forming stage. This is where you are just beginning to get to know each other, their own operating assumptions. You might have to create a new charter, define expectations. It's a really important part of the journey because sometimes people are just thrown in and they don't know what to expect, but this part you are going to do better at. The next phase is called storming. Storming? But the weather's clear. Yeah, this is the part where you start a little uncomfortable. There's disagreements, there's different ways of doing things. People think they've got the way, and you don't have a really sound way of communicating, so you bump and bruise with each other for a little bit. But the good news is this doesn't last forever. You then start norming and getting to a place you actually are getting the results, and you can see how people are working together, and you're getting through the disagreements faster, and while you might be bumping and bruising, you get the reps in, and you know how to work through until you get to the performing stage. And this is kind of the fun part, because obviously now you're getting the results, you're seeing things happen. You are actually in a place what they call unconscious competence, which means you're just in flow. You and your team are actually cruising through getting things done. But just as you are getting to this level, guess what happens? Things change. A new team member comes on board, or a team member leaves, or there's a reorg. One thing we do know is that change is constant, but you are going to know how to handle this. With every change, and when you're at the high performing level, guess what you're going to have to do? It's called reforming, and this is the one stage leaders forget about. They actually have to come back down and start forming again, because what is changed is going to shift everything. It's kind of like a chemical reaction. When one element changes, it impacts the whole system. So the other piece of good news is that it doesn't take as long for you to get to the performing stage. If you do the conscious focus of starting to form again, know that you're going to get through storming, get to the norming and performing stages. And the more you can teach this to others, especially your team, the faster they're going to understand that when they have the bumps and bruises in the storming phase, they're going to get through it. But you got to go through it. You can't avoid it. High performance takes a bit to get to, but it's the reps that are going to count. Knowing what to expect and how to get there is what's going to get you there. If you're trying to get to the next level, check out the link in my bio. There's a free gift for you there. Team Purpose Performance, Amazon bestseller, and have a beautiful day, brilliant one.